What's up YouTube, it's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. Now before we get started with today's very interesting video, the road to 200 subs has now come to a close and we are now on the road to 500 subs. Who knows, maybe we might hit 500 subs by the end of next month. Only time will tell, but as I have said in previous videos, if this channel does get to 500 subs, I will open up this Korean LOB booster box excuse me, in its entirety on the channel that I got from my partners at Collector Store. So be sure to check them out. Link and address will be in the description below. By checking them out, not only does it support them, it also supports the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it, on the hopes to potentially pull a Blue Eyes White Dragon, a Dark Magician, a Red Eyes Black Dragon, a Piece of Exodia, Monster Reborn, Pot of Greed. The possibilities are out there. However, if this channel gets to 1,000 subs, I will open up this first edition Tomb Chaos box in its entirety on the channel that I also got from my partners at Collector Store, on the hopes to potentially pull a collector's rare out of this set. But it wouldn't be the first time that I pulled a collector's rare, because I also pulled this. Freshly pulled out of my Genesis Impact box opening that I did a few months back is a collector's rare Beat Cop from the Underworld. This card looks absolutely beautiful. The centering on the back is a bit off from top to bottom, but honestly, it really doesn't make much of a damn. This card is absolutely beautiful, and I am going to be getting this graded at some point. Just never really came up with a good opportunity to do so. But with that being said, if you guys want to see those boxes get opened, maybe you guys want more episodes of WWE's Biggest Issue. Maybe you guys want more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue, deck profiles, card discussions, WWE topic videos, or maybe, just maybe, you guys want some premium live event predictions and results. Well, if you guys want all of that and more, my channel is the place to be. So if you guys are new to the channel, and I know that a lot of you guys are, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, smash that thumbs up button on this video, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media. My ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It'll also be in the description as well. And I want you guys to post in the comments below answering the question of the day, which ties into today's video, which is this: what is your all-time favorite tribute to the troops moment? Let me know down in the comments below, because for today's video, normally I would do an episode of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue on a Friday, but since today is Friday, we're going to be switching it up a little bit with today's video. And as you guys could probably tell by the title of the video and by the question of the day, Tribute to the Troops will be replacing SmackDown for one night only on December 8th, which is in a couple of weeks. Now, for those who have never seen Tribute to the Troops before, excuse me, which if you haven't done so already, I recommend you guys check it out. Check out Tribute to the Troops. This dates all the way back to 2003. So think about that, you guys. Absolutely incredible. Literally 2 decades. 2 decades. Absolutely incredible. Not much else to say about that. So apparently WWE has revealed the official plans for the 20th annual Tribute to the Troops, or at least I think it's 20th. Yeah. For the 20th annual Tribute to the Troops. All the plans have been revealed. So it was announced a little over a week and a half ago that WWE announced the plans for this year's Tribute to the Troops event. And apparently the show will take place Friday, December 8th at the Amica Mutual Pavilion in Providence, Rhode Island. And there was a press release that noted that the show will air that night at 8 p.m. Eastern on Fox. So this means that it's going to be replacing SmackDown for one night only. I don't know if there's going to be a taping for SmackDown, as in SmackDown will air following Tribute to the Troops, or if it's just going to be Tribute to the Troops and then SmackDown the following week. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. It doesn't say on here, but apparently this will be the first time that Tribute to the Troops is going to air live, because you guys are well aware. You guys are fully aware that for the last 20 years it was always taped, and you guys know that. Now it says, ooh, sorry guys, camera moved. Okay, sorry guys, my camera moved. Anyway, it says here that it's 21st year. I thought it was its 20th, but I think last year was its 20th. So this year 21st. My apologies. But this will be the first time that Tribute to the Troops will be open to the public, because as you guys are fully aware, it started out as a private event on military bases, but they would air it on stations like USA, NBC. I think at one time they aired it on ABC, and then UPN, or the CW, I guess. And then the last couple of years, and then I want to say the last about 3 or 4 years, it would air on Fox. And then sometime later, there were events that were only open to veterans and active duty military. Now it's open to the entire public. So this was the official statement. The official statement regarding Tribute to the Troops. So it says here, quote, since its inception in 2003, WWE's Tribute to the Troops has honored our U.S. service members, veterans, and their families for their continued sacrifice and commitment to our country, and is widely considered one of television's most patriotic and heartwarming shows of the year. WWE wrote also making this announcement, quote, WWE has a multi-decade commitment to the U.S. Armed Forces, which includes visiting nearly 400 military installations throughout the world, offering all U.S. military personnel free tickets to WWE live events, and has partnered with military organizations such as Hire Heroes USA. WWE currently supports the USO and tells stories of heroism and valor of our nation's bravest through the company's partnership with the National Medal of Honor Museum to make an impact to the community. So it was actually first it was actually first reported by none other than WrestleZone. So big shout outs to them. No copyrights as always, but that's so here's the thing. As I had said before, tribute to the truth has been around for quite some time, and as you guys just saw, it was only for it. They only taped the shows on active military bases in Baghdad, in Iraq, Afghanistan, and all these different military bases, in the Middle East, and then if I remember correctly, once they found, Osama bin Laden, which you guys know, they started to air the shows on active military bases, in Fort Bragg and Fort Bragg in Texas, and there's been a few other places as well. Now they're open to the entire public, and they're now hosting these at different arenas, such as the Thunderdome and a couple of other places as well. So as far as this goes, I don't really know if this will be a 2-hour show. My guess is that it probably will be, since it's going to be airing live. I'm assuming that it's going to be a 2-hour show. So with that being said, the question becomes, what can we expect from Tribute to the Troops? Obviously, one thing we can't expect is to see half of that building completely full of U.S. military active members and veterans. That's probably one thing we can expect. As far as what could be on the card, at this point it's hard to say. We don't really know what is going to be on the card, but honestly, I like the idea that they're going to host it live, because if it's going to replace SmackDown for one night only, this means that this will give WWE an additional week to come up with new content for SmackDown the following week, which will make Tribute to the Troops even more awesome to watch. And tomorrow is Survivor Series, and Survivor Series is going to be a hell of a card. We got the men's War Games match. We got the women's War Games match. We got Santos Escobar versus Carlito. We've got The Miz versus Gunther for the IC title. We got Rhea Ripley versus Zoe Stark for the women's world title, and we're gonna be seeing the return of Randy Orton after over a year. So tomorrow night is gonna be insane. Tribute to the Troops will be just as insane, but honestly, I like the idea. The idea of a premiere show like SmackDown being replaced with Tribute to the Troops for one night only. Again, it's a good concept, because it gives WWE a chance to come up with new ideas for the following episode of SmackDown. But then again, they could also do Tribute to the Troops live and then SmackDown following the show. It's very possible. It is 100% possible, but we don't really know, to be quite honest. I'm sure we'll find out once Tribute to the Troops shows up on our TV, guys. It'll show what the next thing, what the next show is. Could be SmackDown, could be the news, could be anything. It could literally be anything. But my thoughts, I honestly can't wait. I can't wait to another episode of Tribute to the Troops. In fact, I think 2005 was like the first Tribute to the Troops I ever saw, but I never got the chance to watch the other Tribute to the Troops. So I'm kind of tempted to watch every single Tribute to the Troops ever released. I'm like seriously tempted, honestly. I just might. It's on Peacock, so I might just watch it. But with that being said, guys, that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, and you guys want more WWE topic videos in the future, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and follow me on all of my social media. My ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It'll also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.